Welcome back, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good night. Whatever time it is when you're watching this. Yes, I've been gone for a while. I apologize. Some of you guys may know I have really bad migraines constantly every day. I got put on some medicine, got that taken care of, but I had to adapt to it for a little bit. But now we're back. As you guys see, repping like always. But yeah, gonna gun through it, slay some more goals, and we'll get to it. Alright, so today we're going to put on my catch can. I've had it, as you can see, I already have lines made. This is for the back of the valve cover, and it was hanging on the windshield cowl. But we have these. My guys over at Tri-State, they have a brand called TSM Race, and these are freeze plug / catch can breather ports. This blocks off where the little black canister is on the back of the motor, and these are your -10 adapters where the freeze plugs go. You take out the freeze plugs, as we're about to do. Put these in. Easy. You shouldn't use any Honda Bond or need any Honda Bond. But along with this vibrant catch can, there's a car. There is a dipstick right here on the 2-port. See how full your oil is. Of course, the little filter. And then right here, it's going to be about size 9. You take this out. And then drain your oil. After you do oil change, whatever, if it's too full, tighten this back up later. But I have more line here because it'll be somewhat towards the bottom of the back of the block. So I'll need longer lines so I can run this. But I'm going to have to use these 2 crescent wrenches. I use these for my coolant lines, my -16s, but you will need this hex 14. Take the breather ports out. I bought that from, dang it, try not to cuss, guys. But got my torque wrench. Put this on. You're gonna need this to take off the freeze plugs on the back. I would use my vibrate clamp, but when I moved, somehow lost the other side, even though they're magnetic. So think about mocking this up in there and then tightening it, whatever, you know. Gonna use normal stuff because my motor is in my car, guys. We're gonna take out the half shaft, or at least the 3 bolts, fold that down so we have more room. Got these adapters just in case the step down, step ups. Shouldn't really need those though. Got the mallet because we're gonna mallet this little block off in, and we'll move over to my motor, or my extra GSR, so I could show you exactly where it's at. Alright, so as you guys see, I'm coil on plug, got the Excel coils, and I have breather ports on my other valve cover, which is a Mugen rep, but these coils cannot fit in there because the plate and then this side along right here, it won't fit in there. But I had the lines going, the catch can right here, I had 2 bolts right here, and it was just hanging along in this area. But we can't do that. I mean, yes, we can mount it right here, but my hoses will not be long enough, so that's why I'm creating in the hose. So if we go along in here, I have no idea why I brought out the big tripod. But if we go in here, my extra GSR, like I was saying, the Mugen rep valve cover. I have 2 -10 oil bungs on here. And then, yes, the lighting kind of sucks in here. Here's the 14 hex. It's going to be this. And then their focus, come on. Let's lighten you guys up a little bit. Kind of. Well, here's the other side. So it's 1, 2. We're going to unbolt this from the car. And then there's going to be a little 12, I believe, right here. We're going to take this out and then mallet the hole in. You guys will see under the car. I'll probably time lapse under there because I got to take out these 3 bolts, take out the half shaft, we'll fold it down, have more room for this, and you guys will see. We'll just get to it. Yes, this really sucked. The harness was fragile, so I didn't break it. I just went to go and clip it, and it literally fell on the ground. So yes, that kind of sucked. But yes, guys, this is my extra GSR. This is what's going in Tonka, or should be. I have more planned for you guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I didn't end up time-lapsing, but I ended up doing the 3 half-shaft bolts, folded this down, put these bolts back where I got them because they are different lengths, and it's pretty tedious. Like, you don't want to mix these up and then have to shuffle through them. But I unplugged this knock sensor. You just grab from right here and pull back. Easy clip. But here's freeze plug number 1. Here's freeze plug number 2. And then the TSM block off goes right here. There's a 14. So you undo this. And then I backed out the top of the T-bracket bolt. And then hopefully we should have enough room to squeeze this out. There is a little lip right here to where it might catch. But I think we got it. And then up there, I have a little, probably 1/8 NPT, 90-degree angle, I can't remember, going to the back of the JG intake manifold. We'll undo that, and then we should be able to cap it. But other than that, I'll update you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so cut myself a little bit, just put the band-aid, keep it closed, finish this video, and then once it's not as fresh, I'll super glue it shut because I really do not want to go get stitches. I hate the hospital, guys. But as you guys can see, I got the little canister. There's a little bit of oil in here, not much, but had this little clamp, got that done. Got this little single little rubber ring, and then these are the freeze plugs with crush washers. Got these out. Yeah, the reason why my wrench slipped is because my impact gun wasn't strong enough to get this out, so I ended up using a wrench and doing it by hand. And as you guys can see, be careful, I can't really feel pain that well, so it doesn't hurt, guys. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm fine. But the thing with this is, the reason why you do not need Honda Bond, this has 2 brand new rubber seals. So once you hammer that in with the mallet, you'll be good to go. Just make sure you clean the outside because it's going to have oil in there. And then clean the outside of those. I'm going to use a crescent wrench tying these down. And then I'll time lapse, most likely, once I make the lines. I'm going to cut them first and stuff, but once I install the fittings, I record that. Alright guys, so we're back down here. This actually slid right in, pause. I didn't need to use the mallet, and my focus is getting thrown off, but this one I got pretty tight. This one I got a little snug. It's tight and snug at the same time. I think it should be alright, but the knock sensor is in the way. The oil pressure sensor is in the way, and I really do not want to mess with any of this, especially since I'm not doing an oil change yet. So I don't want to take this off and leak oil everywhere and stuff. But over here, if I zoom in, that goes to the top of the canister. There's one that goes over there, and then one that goes to, where are you at? This MPT fitting right there. That was the 90, but I capped that off. So we got that taken care of. But right there, I'm going to get a vacuum hose cap, put a clamp around it, and then call that good. But other than that, I'm going to put the fittings on, measure the hose, and cut it, and we'll get that installed. So I got one hose taken apart. Got some music going. You guys can't, once you guys do this, you guys can listen to music. I can't necessarily listen to music when I record because of copyright purposes, but I got one hose taken apart. You guys like my setup? Hey, you got to make it work. I'll order a new vibrant clamp vise, whatever you want to call it, later. But for now, I really hate driving without crank pressure, guys. So that's why I'm using my big crescent wrench inside the vise, clamp like that, and using this. This doesn't really scratch it up as much Like, it really did a good job. If you guys seen my coolant lines, whenever my Dash 16s, because that's the reason why I have both of these, because how big they are, pause, but they didn't really scratch them that much. So yes, I really do need to invest in an AEN wrench. I will. Calm down, guys, but I'll get these taken apart and we'll go from there. Okay guys, as you've seen, I got the first hose cut, and if you put electric tape around where you're going to want to mark, you could cut in the middle of it and you get a nice clean cut, and it'll keep the braid together rather than fraying apart. Like this side is kind of frayed because the electric tape was off, but as long as you do that, here's going to be one hose. I'll record this side, or this part, so you guys can see how I'm putting this line together. Again, with my crescent wrench for the clamp. Yes, I should probably bolt this down, but I can't remember where we put the table from the old house. But should be fine. Should be fine, guys. We're there, guys. Got the lines done, hanging out up there. And once we come down, let's see this real quick. Got these lines done. I need to redo this because I stretched the cable too far. As you can see, it just got stuck somewhere over here and got tugged on, so I'll put that back on. It's pretty easy. But this will conclude this video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. I'll do something with my arm. I'm not really sure. Probably just gonna super glue it shut. I'm not gonna go get stitches, guys. I'm sorry. But catch you guys next time, and we'll slay some more goals.